Hello students, welcome to question hour session of Ajmal IS Academy. Here we will be discussing 5 MCQs from the daily newspaper The Hindu and Indian Express. So let's start the session. Our first question is on India-Africa relations. Statement 1 says, the India-Africa Forum Summit has been held annually since 2015. This is a correct statement. Statement 2 says, India is among the 5 largest investors in Africa with a cumulative investment of about $75 billion. This is also a correct statement. Statement 3 says, the first ever Africa-India key maritime engagement exercise was held in 2025. This is also a correct statement. So answer here becomes D, 1, 2 and 3. Let's move on to the second question. The second question is regarding the Biennial Transparency Report, BTR. Statement 1 says, BTR are part of a reporting mechanism instituted under Paris Agreement. This is a correct statement. Statement 2 says, through BTR, countries must periodically submit information on their greenhouse gas emission. This is also a correct statement. Statement 3 says, India will release its first ever BTR by end of 2025. This is also a correct statement. So answer here becomes D, that is 1, 2 and 3. Let's move on to the third question. The third question is regarding the bonnet macaw and rhesus macaw in India. Statement 1 says, bonnet macaw are primarily found in northern India while rhesus macaw are largely restricted to southern India. No, this is not a correct statement, as bonnet macaw are primarily found in southern India and rhesus macaw are restricted to northern India. So statement 1 become incorrect. Let's see statement 2. Statement 2 says, rhesus macaw was removed for Schedule 2 of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. This is a correct statement. Statement 3 says, the conservation status of bonnet macaw was reclassified as vulnerable by IUCN. This is also a correct statement. So answer here becomes 2 and 3. That is B. Let's move on to the fourth question. The fourth question is regarding the Sentinel-6B satellite mission and its primary purpose. Stated 1 says, to monitor solar flames and their impact on communication satellite. Statement B says, to detect gravitational wave from deep space. Statement C says, to observe sea level rising. Statement D says, to track near Earth asteroid. Here the correct answer is statement C. Let's move on to the fifth and the final question. The fifth and the final question is about kapok tree of the Amazon forest. Statement 1 says, it is a tropical tree belonging to the Malvaceae family. This is a correct statement. Statement 2 says, it is an invasive tree species affecting the Amazon forest of Brazil region. No, this is not a correct statement. This is not an invasive species but an indigenous species. So answer here becomes 1, that is A. You can find all this question in our social media platform. Thank you.